lovelies, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Yasmin. Thank you so much for being here. And the fun fact for this video is that I love hot Cheetos, but the lemon hot Cheetos, the lime hot Cheetos, sorry, not lemon, I get confused with those two. The lime hot Cheetos are so good. I like them better than like the regular hot Cheetos. Oh wait, I actually like the hot Cheeto fries too, but I can actually eat a whole bag of the hot Cheetos with lime. They're so good. They taste so different than the original. They taste so much better. So today's video is gonna be hopefully not super long, but I have a couple products here. So I'm gonna be showing you guys my favorite products and kind of, yeah, favorite products from the drugstore, specifically makeup. If you guys want me to do a separate video on hair care and skincare, I could definitely do that. I do have some items for that. But right now it's just makeup, and I have a lot of drugstore items, and I love drugstore. I've been shopping drugstore since like high school, and it's always so affordable. And like lately they've been like upping their game, and everything's been so amazing. Like guys, like I love high-end stuff too, but if I can find a drugstore item that works just as good as the high-end or even better, I'm gonna spend my money on it. So yeah, I have a whole bin right here that I'm going to be showing you guys. And yeah, if you guys want to know what kind of drugstore items I like that you should probably look for in the drugstore, then go ahead and just keep watching. So I'm not going to go in a certain particular order like from how you do your makeup. I'm just sort of going to grab the things that I can because the bin's kind of full and I just started throwing things in there. So first thing I want to start off with is foundation. So I have 3 of them, and the first one I want to talk about is like my holy grail foundation. It's the foundation I'm wearing on my face right now, and it's the Maybelline Matte+Poreless Fit Me foundation, and I use the shade light medium, and I love this foundation. It's not super matte or super drying, but it is like a satin finish and it looks beautiful. It has a really great coverage. I would say it's medium to almost full coverage if you want to build it up, but I think it's really good, and I think this is only like $5. By the way, I will try to remember some of the products, like the prices. If not, then I'll list them in the description box below for you guys. That way, if you guys are curious or want to look for any of these items, I will put the prices down below. But yeah, I think this is like $5. It's so good. The only thing that I don't like about this foundation is the packaging, because there's no pump. It's just like you just have to like pour stuff, and I already kind of dropped some on my sleeve today from trying to put it on my little beauty sponge. But this is an amazing foundation, super affordable. It looks great. The next foundation I want to talk about is also from Maybelline. It's the Maybelline 24-Hour Superstay foundation. I use the shade 120. I love this foundation. I think it's very full coverage, and the color does like get darker as it dries, as I noticed, because I'm never ivory at anything, but it is kind of light when I first put it on, but then as it starts to dry, it starts to get a little darker, so it turned into my perfect shade. And I do like the packaging of this. It is kind of messy because I've beaten mine up pretty good, but I like the pump on it. It's a really great thing to have on there. But yeah, the only thing I do want to say is that I like this foundation a lot. I just noticed that I have to put a lot of moisturizer on before I put this foundation on, because it can look a little dry because it's very matte. But yeah, other than that, this is a really good foundation. And then the third foundation I want to talk about is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. This has SPF 20. I actually like this foundation. It's not full coverage, but it's very light coverage, and you can sort of build it up to medium. Are you choking over here? Sorry, Chiquita's like right here, and it sounds like she was choking. Are you good? Are you good? Okay. Anyways. Yeah, I like this foundation because it's very light coverage, but it's really great for like if you just want like an easy makeup, no makeup type of look or type of day, and you want to go outside. This has SPF, so it looks really good. And I do like the applicator. Oh, come on. I like the applicator, which is like this little like doe foot applicator thing, and it's really nice and easy to swipe on your face, and then you could just blend it in with your brush or sponge. I like to use it with the sponge, but you could probably use it with a brush better. That way you get more coverage. But other than that, oh, and the smell is very strong, by the way, so be careful with the smell. And I like the glass bottle. Yeah, so those are my 3 top favorite drugstore foundations at the moment. Again, if you guys have anything that I haven't mentioned that you guys think that I should try, definitely let me know. I know I have a lot of drugstore products that I have not tried that I really want to. And yeah, just let me know down below, and I really want to try some of the stuff that you guys like. Now for the next drugstore item are some eyelashes. So these are the Ardell Faux Mink Wispies. They're the Demi Wispies, and I have them on my eyes right now. They're super comfortable, very easy to put on, and the band is very thin, and it's an invisible lash band, and it isn't thick. So they're really nice, and they have so many styles, and the prices are really affordable. I love these specific ones because they're not super intense and they're not super thick, so they fill in my lashes perfectly, and they look really good with all types of like eye looks. Like I have a pretty intense eyeshadow look today, I feel like, and the eyelashes aren't like blocking the view of you know, you can still see my eyeshadow. Does that make sense? So I really like these, really affordable, different styles. These are my specific ones that I really like. I like the faux mink ones and the demi wispies. They're super nice. The next item I have is the setting spray. I only have one setting spray in this whole drugstore thing that I really like, and it's the Milani Make It Last setting spray. It's a 16-hour wear run. This is really good. It really helps the makeup last, and my face feels very like, not sticky. It's like very like, does that make sense? Like, is setting spray is on there, and it does really good with setting my powders and stuff. So I really recommend this setting spray if you guys are looking for one from the drugstore and don't want to spend like the Urban Decay all-nighter. If you guys don't want to spend like 40 bucks on a setting spray, this is a really good one too, if you guys want to check that out. For concealer, I do have one that is like my absolute favorite. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer. This is $7 and you can get it at Ulta. This is a really, really great concealer. I compared it a few videos ago, not like a dedicated video, but it was like a trying makeup type of video, and I tried it versus my Tarte Shape Tape, and they looked exactly the same and they blended the same way. This one does crease a little bit more than the Tarte Shape Tape. The Tarte Shape Tape barely creases on me, or like none at all. So but it's really, really comparable to that. It's only $7 compared to the Tarte Shape Tape, which is like 20 something dollars. Yeah, those are really good, and they have this similar applicator, and it's a very similar formula. They have a couple shades in these, so this is a really great one in case you guys are looking for a concealer and you want like a full coverage type of concealer. This is a great one. Again, Ulta, $7. Totally forgot to mention, this is also the concealer that I have on my eyes right now. Just letting you know. And then this is kind of a random item, but this is a contouring palette, which I think is, you guys don't need to if you're like starting out makeup and stuff. If you don't want to contour, that's totally okay. But I would recommend this one if you do want to start contouring. This is a Wet n Wild contour palette. I specifically don't really use this highlight shade. I just use like the contour shade over on this side, and it's really nice. I have it on my face right now. It's a super nice formula, very easy to blend. I don't know if they have other shades in this, but I do really, really like this one. This is the one I've been using a lot. It doesn't like move any of your other powders around or mix weirdly with the powders that I use. So it's a really great price too. I don't know how this is. I think it's like a highlighting shade. So, but really great one if you guys, in case somebody goes in with a heavy hand, if you guys have a heavy hand when putting on your contour, you can easily blend this out with this because it blends super easy. So definitely recommend. Now for setting powder, I do have one that I've been loving so far that I would definitely recommend from the drugstore that I've been like in love with. Is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and I have the shade Fair Light. It's a really amazing setting powder. It makes your face look very flawless. It looks really nice. I have dry skin, so I don't like to put too much on my face because it can look kind of dry, but if you use just the right amount, and I used it with my little beauty sponge here, which I'm also going to talk about. I just put some on my beauty sponge here at the tip, and I set my under eyes with it, and then I use the bottom half, and I put some on my little sponge, and then I dab the excess off of it, and then I kind of press it into the skin. Does that make sense? That way it's not like a heavy thing of powder on my face, and then I go in with the Milani or my Urban Decay all-nighter spray and just kind of let the powder sink in. But they're really good with that. And yeah, this is a really great powder. It's not super like, it doesn't make your foundation look cakey. It's like, it's not super, super powdery. Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't look bad. So it looks really great with the foundations that I've used. I used it with my full coverage, you know, foundation. I've used it with this foundation. I've used it with the Physician Formula foundation. It looks really good with everything. I don't remember how much this costs, but it's a lot. It's like a 0.7 ounce, but there's a lot of product in here and you only need a little bit. I use a little bit. So if you guys are looking for a great setting powder, a lot of people say this is really similar to Laura Mercier. I think Laura Mercier is a little better in my opinion because I think the powder is a little thinner than this one, but it's still like second place. So I've been using this one a lot more than the Laura Mercier powder. Speaking of sponges, I do have 4 that are like my top 4 sponges that I use all the time. They're like even starting to rip now because of how much I use them. So some of them would be these 2. This is the L'Oreal blending sponge. These are clean, so that's why they look a little small. But they're really nice. This one especially gets really, really soft and really fluffy. I love the way that these blend out your foundation. They're really great, a really great price. I think they're both like $7. But this one's the Morphe beauty sponge. This one's great too. I haven't tried the other one, but these 2 are nice and they're super affordable. And then the other ones I have, these are kind of dirty and I'm so sorry. I apologize for that. But this is the e.l.f. beauty sponge. This one's so nice. I don't remember how much this costs, but it's so affordable. It might be like $6. And it gets really big. It's super soft and it does amazing blending out your foundation, your concealer, patting on powder. Amazing. Definitely my second favorite. My first favorite, where did I put this? Right there. My first favorite is the Ecotools sponge because it's way more affordable. I think it's like $4.99 when I get it at Ulta. It might be cheaper if you go to like Walmart or something. But this is super soft, and it does such a great job with powders, foundation, concealer, my highlight. It does amazing job. If you guys are looking for a great beauty sponge but don't want to spend like the $20 on a beauty blender, you do not need to. Trust me, this is amazing. This is my favorite one, the one specifically with like the long little slant here and then the smaller one, and you know, with the little butt. This one's really dirty again, I'm so sorry, but this is amazing. You guys do not need to spend $20 on a beauty sponge. This is amazing. For eyeshadows, I do have two palettes that I would definitely recommend that I've tried and I've used time and time again. I do have other eyeshadow palettes that are from the drugstore, but I don't really reach for them as often. The one I am wearing on my eyes right now is this Wet n Wild little eyeshadow palette. I don't know what color shade this is. What is it? Not a Basic Peach. These eyeshadows, mine is pretty well loved. Let me get the... I just used it on my eyes, so it is a little crazy. Mine's pretty beat up right now, but they're super affordable. And the mattes are blend so nicely. Like, this is such a great price for all these eyeshadows, and the mattes are amazing. They blend like a dream. They do what I want them to do. The shimmers, I do like them, but what I recommend is packing it on like a flat brush or something and like spraying some, maybe like the Milani spray or something. Well, that's what I use, but you can use any type of setting spray and just spray it on the brush and then pack it onto your eyelid. That's what I did on my eyes today because I tried it without the spray. It didn't look as blinding as I wanted it to look, but once I sprayed a little setting spray or something on it, it was amazing. And these blend so nicely. I definitely recommend these ones. This is the only one I have. I think they have like one or two more, I'm not sure, but this one is amazing. I love like the oranges in here. I love the little shimmer colors in here. This transition shade is so beautiful. Like, you need this in your life. The second eyeshadow palette for me, I think Morphe kind of drugstore, because now you can kind of get Morphe at Ulta, so it's over by the, you know, drugstore stuff. So I'm gonna add the Jaclyn Hill palette to this. This is a little more pricey, but for the amount of eyeshadows and for the quality of these eyeshadows, I would definitely recommend this. This is amazing. You get so many different color choices, so many natural, my stutter is just amazing, isn't it? Anyways, what I was trying to say is you get so many like warm shades up here for like the spring and summertime. You also have a little bit of pops of color that you can put underneath your waterline or just pop it like as, you know, on your lid. You also have some fall shades over here. Yeah, and you have a nice black over here. So you can pretty much use this palette all year round. I really love this palette. I've still been using this. I love it. Mine's pretty dirty. Now that I look at it, it's pretty dirty. But definitely recommend if you guys need a new eyeshadow palette but don't want to, you know, if you want a bunch of eyeshadow palettes and want to pay a good price for it, this is really, really good. It's still kind of pricey compared to like the Wet n Wild, but you get so many eyeshadows and you can use it all year round. Now for brow pencils, I do have two of them that I definitely recommend that I used to use before I went back to the Brow Wiz, because I do like these and I love the formula of these. The only thing for me that I've stopped using them is because I need a darker shade because my hair is a lot darker. I've been dyeing my hair black a lot more, like, you know, like I did before. Now I'm doing it again and I need something darker. So these ones just don't go dark enough for me. So that's why I use the shade Ebony in my Brow Wiz. But for drugstore, I used to use these two very much. The first one is the Brow Stylist Definer from L'Oreal. And I really like this pencil because of how thin it is. It's very similar to the Brow Wiz. It's such a thin pencil and it's so nice. But again, it's just not dark enough for me. But I liked it. I like the spoolie and I like the formula. It was a really, really nice pencil. In case you guys are looking for one, I want the Brow Wiz, but don't want to spend the money on it. This is a great one. And then the other one was the Total Temptation from Maybelline Brow Definer. This one's actually really great. I like the formula of this. The pencil is a little thicker, so if you kind of like the Brow Definer from ABH but you want something a little cheaper, this is a really great one. The pencil is very similar and I like the formula of it. I like the shape, the little teardrop shape of the pencil, and I actually like the small little spoolie on here because I can really get into my little hairs, if that makes sense. So I really liked that part. Again, not deep enough for me. I think most of these go to like dark brown or deep brown, not dark enough for me, but these are really great ones. They're very affordable too. I also quickly wanted to mention like brushes. If you guys are looking for great quality brushes but you don't know where to look and you don't want to pay like Sephora or MAC brushes, you know, like those prices are very, very expensive. So what I recommend, like everyone else in the world recommends, get Morphe brushes. They're amazing quality. They blend eyeshadows very nicely. They have so many different types of brushes and you can use them for so many different things. I've washed mine so many times and they are still pretty good as new. So definitely recommend those. And if you do not have a Morphe store in your, or a Morphe store or a Morphe section in your Ulta, or it's just, you just can't reach Morphe, you can always try Real Techniques too. They have really nice brushes for really great prices. So Just wanted to put that out there really quick. So next items I have are some liners. I do have one random lip liner, which is from Wet n Wild. It's their gel lip liner. I am wearing it on my lips today. I only have one shade, but I need to go back and get more. These are like, I've been using this lip pencil, not for all of my looks because it's very like a pinky nude, but I like this lip pencil because it's super creamy. It's super easy to use. It just glides on your lips like a dream. It's so nice and it's so affordable. I love this formula. I want to get every single color of this. Super affordable. If you guys are looking for a great lip liner, this is amazing. And then liquid liners, I have about 4 of them that I've been liking. I haven't used them quite often because I am starting to become less confident with my liquid liner, but I still have them for reference. So first one I want to talk about that I used to talk about a lot is the e.l.f. Intense Ink Liner. I actually liked how thick the pen was, and I like the price of it. I wouldn't super recommend it maybe for a wing liner if you're trying to get that really sharp point, but it is still a nice liquid liner. And it's super easy to use as well, and it dries super black. And then the next one is the Wet n Wild Pro Line Felt Tip Liner. It's so nice. I wasn't that great with felt tip liner, but this one's so easy to use. Such an easy liner. It's super black. I love this. I haven't tried this one on top of eyeshadow, but I know by themselves, amazing. Like, I'm too scared to put liquid liner on top of my eyeshadow because I'm not very confident. And then if my eyeshadow looks good, and then if I put liquid liner and put a wing and they're like, it doesn't work out, then my whole look goes to poop. So, but by themselves, they're amazing. And then the last 2 are some NYX liquid liners. I really was in love with the Epic Ink Liner from NYX. Oh, such a good formula. It's so black and it's amazing, super easy to use. Also, the NYX That's the Point. It has a very small little point there, which is super helpful when you're trying to do a wing liner. Oh, I love these NYX eyeliners. I haven't tried other ones, but these 2 liquid liners, like NYX eyeliners, are amazing quality and they're really great price. So that way you guys don't have to spend like $20 on the ink liner. I used to do that, but not anymore after I tried these 2. These are amazing. It is getting so hot in here. Like, oh. We have like a cooler, but it's only like in the middle of our hallway, and I don't have the fan on because it's really loud, and it's just like getting warm in here because the sun's coming up and it's hot. But we're almost done, guys, almost done. So for blush, I have one specific blush that I have not put down that I am in love with that I totally recommend. This blush is from Makeup Revolution and it's the matte blush. These blushes are only $5 at Ulta. And I love matte blushes. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like a shimmery blush or a shimmery bronzer. The only shimmer I want to see is in my highlight. That's the only time I want to see shimmer. This is so nice. I love this formula. It's super easy to blend. Like, these are so pigmented, you guys. Oh, I love these colors. I just have this specific color. I have the shade Nude. It looks so beautiful on my skin tone. I don't like to put too much. And what I recommend doing with this is make sure you put some on your brush and you kind of wipe some of the excess on your hand. That way you don't go in with too much of a heavy hand and you just kind of go towards behind the apples of your cheeks. For me, that's what I do. I don't like to put it directly on my cheeks. I like to kind of just sweep it and kind of blend it onto my face. These are really nice. Only $5. Blend like a dream. And the pan's really big and I've been using this almost every day and I still haven't hit pan. So, and yeah, a little bit goes a long way. Definitely recommend these if you're into blushes. For mascara, I have 3 of them actually. I'll start with my #1 favorite, which is the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. I do have it on my eyelashes. You can't really tell because I have lashes on, but this is an amazing mascara. I have to burp again. That's what happens when you drink a soda and you film. That's a really bad idea, but I need the caffeine to stay awake. Anyways, yeah, so the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara and like, I think it's like Blackest Black. This is an amazing mascara. It really gives my lashes like the volume and the length that I need. Sorry, I had a brain fart. the volume and the length that I need, and it's super dark, and I love this. It doesn't flake on me. It is a little difficult to take off, but I find that difficult to take off all my mascaras, so I don't know if that's something I should say, but I like the wand, and it doesn't make my eyelashes look very clumpy. It looks amazing. So definitely recommend this one if you guys are looking for a new mascara and need like volume and length. This is great. Next one I really like is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I really liked this. It really gives my lashes some length. It's so beautiful. I love this formula. The only thing I don't like is that it dries out very easy. So if you don't use it for a while, or if you're like maybe like less than halfway, it'll kind of dry up on you. But I really like this mascara. And then the other one is the Essence Volume Stylist 18-Hour Lash extension mascara. I like this mascara specifically for my bottom lashes. I used to use it for my top lashes and it's really nice, but ever since I discovered like the Big Shot mascara, I've seen a big difference. So, but I still use this for my bottom lash mascara because I think the wand, it's not super thin, but it's thin enough and it's dark enough for me to put it on my lower lashes, if that makes sense. So, and it's just super affordable. It's Essence. Essence is so affordable. So you guys want to try that one, you definitely can try it on your top lashes. It'll look great, but if you really want that volume and length, Big Shot Colossal Big Shot from Maybelline is great. Now moving on to highlighter. I do have 3 of them. So 2 of them you guys might have heard of, but the other one I feel like is so like you know, it's like underwhelmed and I need people to like go out there and like try it out themselves. But of course the first one is the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Molten Gold, and I do have it on my face right now. I like it, but I feel like this looks so much better when you put it on your brush and you put some spray on it and then you go in and put it on your skin. I think it looks so much better. That's what I did on my highlight. I just swirled some product onto my brush, sprayed it, and then I went in and kind of, not like straight like this, but kind of like blended into my skin. Does that make sense? So I think that looks so much better, but this highlight is so beautiful. I don't know if you guys can see, but I love this color. I love gold highlights. They're like my favorite. Next one is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. This one's in the shade Precious Petals, which I think you guys have heard of this before, but their highlighters are beautiful as well. I don't really wear this color often because it's more like a pinky gold color. It's not really a color that I look to because I like more of a gold highlight, but this one's still really pretty. And then the third highlight is from Makeup Revolution actually, and it's a strobe highlighter, and I got the shade Gold Addict, of course, because I love gold. And I know you guys have seen me use this a couple times if you've seen my video prior to this one. This one's so good. I've been using this one a lot. So I go back and forth from this one or the Maybelline one. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't think this camera, this light's doing it justice, really, because it's kind of dark in here right now. But let me tell you guys, it's amazing. I love these highlighters. Those 3, I always go back and forth between them. I need a makeup wipe because, ooh, can you guys even see that? I don't think you guys can see that. Kind of. But yeah, I definitely recommend putting spray on them. I think that just makes your highlight pop a lot more when you spray it with something and then kind of blend it into your face. I think that looks so much better than just putting the product on your brush and then sweeping it on your face. I feel like it brings out like the shimmer and the color of it a lot more when you spray something on it. But yeah, those are my 3 favorites from the drugstore. Now, the last items are lip products, and I have 4 different kinds. So I'll start with the one that I'm wearing. So I have these Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquers. These are such amazing glosses. I do have the shade Unreal. This is like a nude gloss on my lips right now. I used like that Wet n Wild gel lip liner around my lips and I filled it in a little bit and then put this gloss on top, and I think it looks beautiful. And I also have the shade Too Cute. It's super pink, which I don't really use, but I do like the color. I think it's really pretty, and I think the formula is really nice. They're not super sticky, but they do have some sort of stick to them, but the color payoff is really nice. So I definitely recommend these, and I love the packaging of this. Like, I love when it's like that. So definitely recommend those. Another thing from Maybelline that I would recommend are these Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. I love these. These are really nice. I have a lot of colors in these, and I like the applicator of it too. Here, I'll show you guys really quick. I only have those 2 colors, but I'll show you guys the applicator. It's like a little like teardrop applicator. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I love these, especially this color. I wore it in my other video the other day. What video was that? I think it was like the small YouTuber tag. I'm not sure, but definitely recommend these. The only thing I don't like about these is they do feel kind of dry, but they're not transfer proof, which is amazing, and they last a long time. So definitely recommend these if you guys want like a liquid lipstick that lasts a very long time. These are your winners. The next liquid lips that I have not seen people talk about very much are these Physician Formula The Healthy Lip Velvet Finish Lipsticks. This is what they look like. I've talked about these once before, but I really like these. I love the colors and I love the formula. It's a slightly whipped formula because I feel like because they're velvets, so they're slightly whipped, but they're really nice. They're super creamy and very pigmented. Like, look at that. Look at that. That looks great. And I like the applicator. Again, it's like that teardrop applicator. The only thing I don't like about this is they're not very good to layer on top of each other. Like, once, like if I'm eating something or whatever and it only comes off in the middle and I like reapply whatever on to the middle of my lip again, it starts to get really crusty and really dry. So you might want to be careful with that. If you're gonna like relayer, you have to make sure you take it all off and then like re-exfoliate or put chapstick or something underneath and then go in, because you're not very good at, you know, layering with each other. But I think the colors are beautiful. I love the formula. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about them, and look at the packaging. It's so cute. So yeah, if you guys want to try those out, just be aware they're not matte lipsticks or velvets. So they're really nice though. Then the next liquid lipsticks that I have a lot of are the Wet n Wild liquid cat suits. Oh no, I literally have like 7 of them because they're so good. They're matte liquid lipsticks. They have so many colors. I love the formula. They look so good on your lips and they're super affordable. And I love the packaging. I mean, how cute are these? I love them. They have so many different colors. They have like neutral colors, reds, pinks. They have like random colors like this periwinkle blue, which I wore many videos back. I think it was like the makeup items that I don't talk about or whatever in my collection. But they're so nice. Like, oh, I love them. And then the only thing they do take a long time to dry. It's not super, super long, but I do take a minute to dry. So you might want to be careful. But I do also like the applicator. It's like a little, can you guys see that this applicator kind of like hugs your lips? Does that make sense? Do you see that? I actually like that because it really like sits on my lip very well as I apply it. But I love all of these. You guys are looking for another liquid lipstick that looks amazing. These are really good. Again, so many colors, super affordable. Oh, what is my favorite color? They're all my favorite colors. I think I dropped one. I think I dropped my favorite one. No, I didn't. But I really like this one. The Rebel Rose is super pretty. It's like a mauve color, and I do like this periwinkle color too. And you know what? I just love all of them. They're amazing. Totally recommend. That's why I have 7 of them. So I think those were all the products for today's video, guys. Those are all my favorite drugstore products that I've ever tried. So let me know what you guys thought down below. Let me know if you guys also like these items, or if there's any other items that you guys are like love and like are your holy grails, and let me know. That way I can try them out as well. I'm always looking for the new and the best drugstore items because, again, it's so much better for you to save your money and buy items that are a lot more affordable, that work just the same as like a high-end thing. I mean, again, I do love my high-end products, but drugstore, that's where it's at. They've gotten a lot better, a lot nicer quality, more affordable. So yeah, sound off below. Let me know what you guys think, and also give the video a like if you love drugstore makeup, because I know I do. It's so amazing. I love drugstore makeup. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you leave. I do post videos every Sunday at 10 a.m. and also don't forget to hit the post notification little bell down there, just in case you guys aren't here on Sundays, but you will get a notification in case you guys forget. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye!